Okie doke. I bought this bike a while back for a tenner, intending to sort of use bits and pieces of it, but I really didn't need to. And then I thought to myself, well, the battery has given up on my electric bike, and it would be interesting to use the motor which I bought from Eurocarts to see just what its characteristics are like before I really sort of wind up doing an awful lot more work on the trike. So what I did was I installed it using components which were supplied. That flat plate there had to be modified a bit, but then that's almost inevitable. Next thing I had to do was find a wheel that had a hub with the thread on both sides. I don't think many of them have that nowadays. The thread on this side was originally for the disc brake. Now you will see there isn't a chain on there, and that is because the motor has managed to rip the link apart, the sort of removable link, and yes, the spring on it was fitted the right way around, but it broke it. Anyway, so having ridden all the way up the hill to the organic farm shop and ridden back down, I am now knackered. Anyway, so I took some time and I made up brackets to carry the batteries up here, and here is the controller. This lot here was off my electric bike and will go back on again. Now we have twist grip up here, and what we also have is, as far as I can make out, these controls have been swapped over because that one's upside down. And certainly I found that the front and back brakes have been swapped over, which is a bit curious. Now this is supposed to be a light, but it's a bit like a naffy candle, but it does have the horn built into it. It's switched off at the moment, so it won't go, and it has the, oh, we'll switch it on. I have the switch back here, which requires two hands. Excuse me one moment. Oh god. Ah, there we are, got it. Right, forgive that little bit. So we've got the lights showing on here, should have, and we have a horn. Oops. And that's about it. I also tried, I bought a stand for it, side stand, popped it in. Would you believe that this is a 14mm head on that bolt? Who's got a 14mm spanner? Well, I have actually, but I bought one as a part of a set from Lidl, and they've got these little ratchety things in them. Other than that, I wouldn't have had a 14mm spanner. Sockets, yes, but you can't get a socket in there. Anyway, having put that on and tried it, the bike toppled over because with the batteries all the way up there, the weight is much too high. So I took the side stand off the other bike, and I thought, whoops, there it is. Anyway, it didn't fit. You couldn't clamp it up on the tube here, and so I gave up. I've also put mud guards on it because I only ride on the road and I didn't really want to get a wet arse if it was raining. And there we are. So, not very successful. The power characteristics are adequate, but not as good as having a proper 36 volt motor in the wheel. So I think that really is about all I can say about that. It's not overly successful, and any bicycle that you have to pedal is pain in the bum as far as I'm concerned. That's it. Thank you.